Hi, it's Joan. Today's Quran reading covers Sura 18, which is the cave. It's verses 61 to 110, which is the whole end of this section. It mostly covers belief facing atheism, and I hope you'll do a lot of thinking about it. It's pretty important. It speaks about Moses and how he asked his teacher for godly instruction. I had to research who that was. It said Jethro. I'm going to start out with a prayer. Our Lord, let not our hearts deviate after you have guided us, and grant us mercy. Indeed, you are the bestower. Give us good in this world and any future ones. I also researched how many atheists there currently are in the world, and it said that there are, 500 to 750 million worldwide. We're all familiar with the fact that religion is discouraged in China and Russia. There is a country where the Constitution prohibits the allowance or tolerance for religion. And there are 3 million people that live there. Also, I wanted to mention how I found out that in the United States, I forget what year it was, not too long ago, they decided that they would give atheism the same respect as religion. It's covered in the First Amendment, so that you can't be hassled for your personal belief system. And that was in a court case with the name Kaufman. In this, it lists how Moses asked for instruction from a teacher, and that's verse 66. And in verse 74, it mentions again how Moses had killed an Egyptian boy, and his teacher told him that was the wrong thing to do, but his reasoning was that they would raise him to be an atheist and surely oppress him. Then in verse 94, it talks about how the two were exposed to a group of people in Gog and Magog that were mistreating belief, and so they decided to build a wall to prevent that. And then in verse 102, they made the final decision to make a hell for atheism. Moses, of course, is the person that made the Torah and helped free Israel from slavery. The subject is one that just keeps getting repeated in history, and the Berlin Wall was an example of that. It was built in Germany between East and West, and it stood for 30 years. So I'm going to end this out with, O Allah, I ask you for knowledge that is a benefit, a good provision, and deeds that will be accepted. And that's written by, it says IBM MAJAH. When I was a little girl in school, we used to always stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. We would pray as well, but one day over the loudspeaker, they said that they decided to take prayer out of school, and to this day, I'm not really clear on what effect that has had on the country, but I am proud of America for the peace that we have. So this is an important section, and we all need to do some decision making about it.